Hello, and welcome to the JokeBot module in this Discord bot workshop. So, first of all, I would like you to uh, go to the GitHub and JokeBot folder, and then copy and paste these three files into your own files that you make on your computer. So the first one's joke.py, then jokes.txt, and then knockjokes.txt. And you can't directly download them from the GitHub unless you go back and download every single folder as zip right here. If you're interested in doing that, go ahead. If not, just make a separate file. Do that on your own. So I will do a little demo of how this bot works. So first, you do .joke, and it tells you a random joke. Then you can do .knockjoke, then that is in interactive messaging with the bot. And you can see it has three parts, three messages, knock knock, the first part of the joke, which is who, and then the final part. So I'm just going to go through the code and explain everything that happens. So the only import we're doing other than the originals is the random library from Python, and I will show you that just coming up. So the first command here is the joke command, and so this is just some file IO. And so we're opening jokes.txt as read in read mode, and we are using the encoding UTF-8, so then we don't get any errors. And we're opening that as F, and then we're doing f.readLines, which takes every single element in a list and sets it to one of these lines in the text file. And we're setting that to joke list, and then we are doing random.choice from that. So that's choosing a random element in a list. So it's choosing random line in our many, many lines of jokes, and then setting that to message, and then we are doing sending that message. So then the knock knock joke command is a little bit more complicated, although it uses the file IO here, same concepts. So first of all, we send knock knock, as you saw, and then we're using the wait for, so it's because it's interactive, we're using client.waitFor, and this is a coroutine from the API. If you're interested to read about it more, it has parameters event, check equals none, timeout equals none by default, but I have check equals check as function check. I will go into that after, and timeout is 60 seconds. And so that just means that if it doesn't get a response from the user in 60 seconds, then the entire function will just end and produce an exception. So, and also the event is message because we're waiting for a message. So the check function is returning a Boolean value, and it will only be true if all three of these are true, as by the AND operators here. So it's checking if the message content is exactly who's there, if the channel that the message was sent in is the same channel that the original command was called in, and the person that sent this message is the same person that called the original command. And that's just to make sure nobody else can steal your command, or it doesn't happen in different channels, nothing gets messed up. So now we're doing the file IO again, except we're opening knockjokes.txt, and we're doing f.readLines again, and setting that to knockjokelist. And now, since there are two parts to the joke, for example, tennis, and then I put a star in between the two of them, so I'm splitting it at the star, so now joke is a list of two elements. One would be tennis, and one would be tennis 5 plus 5. So who is joke 0, which is the 0 index, and then we are sending that. As you can see by this, I say who's there, and then it says Isabel, the first element or 0 index. And then we're setting the message that the user has to respond with, to f-string, and we're passing the who variable into that. So to show you an example, I had to say Isabel who because who was Isabel. So then we're doing the same wait for, event is message, check is now check one function, and timeout is 60 seconds. So message content is message here, and message channel is the same channel that the command was originally called in, and the author is the same person that called the command. That's just making sure. And then after all that has been done, then it sends the last part of the joke after the star. So yeah, let me demo it again. So dot joke, random joke from this list, or from this file, it becomes a list. And then dot knock joke is the interactive. I have to type exactly who's there, and then respond with that, who, and then it gives you the answer. Thank you for watching, and good luck.